Hi there, I'm Ioana Vintila, the Director of Product Marketing for Food and Beverage Solutions at Aptean, and today we're going to be talking to a company that brings something unique to the table. Dan Rich, Senior Director of Digital Transformation and IT at Miracapo Pizza Company. Miracapo Pizza is a masters of frozen pizza manufacturing, whether it's traditional, thin crust, or bold new twist. Miracapo partners with major brands to bring delicious pizza freezer aisles across the US. Dan, lovely to have you here at the Customer Advisory Board for Food and Beverage. So please tell us, what solutions are you using from Aptean and why did you choose us?
We have been an Aptean customer for a number of years. We implemented the Aptean Just Food solution, and we are now in the process of migrating that to the Aptean Food and Beverage solution. We are also migrating our tableware product to the Aptean EAM solution. We are currently implementing Aptean EDI for our vendor EDI, and we've been a long-time user of Aptean BI.
So tell us, what's been your biggest operational challenge in the food and beverage space?
The biggest operational challenge is the kind of broad environmental uncertainty out there that is causing changes and reactions from the customer base. We're finding that we need to change ingredients more often. We need to upgrade formulations more often. We may need to change suppliers because of supply chain issues. And in the food industry, none of those are insignificant efforts. But because all of that information is in our Aptean systems, we're able to make those changes with the agility that our customers are asking us for. I mean, it keeps us busy, but we're getting it done.
How has Aptean helped you overcome these challenges?
The Aptean product has become the core of our business transactions. It is very well and very tightly integrated with the analysis tools that we like to use. We were doing a lot of analytical programming and reporting in Power BI before we implemented the Aptean products, and it just moved right in. We've been able to continue and expand our analytics development, our KPIs, our dashboards. It also works so well with the rest of our Microsoft tech stack and architecture. We rely, like most mid-market companies, very heavily on Excel, on Outlook. All of our Aptean information just moves right into those products. And we found just day-to-day efficiencies, just doing your job, getting the work done is a little bit easier.
Which ERP features or modules you feel have had the greatest impact?
The ones that have had the greatest impact are the ones that touch our users in the plants. For us, that's both the Aptean plant product and the Aptean floor product. We actually use Aptean software on the floor in our production facilities. We have production users who are looking at the current status of the production orders, who are doing the entries real time for our ingredient consumption. Production is also recorded real time, so our planners can look at how we're doing according to the schedule. We can look at how our ingredient usage is going while we're still running and make adjustments where we need to. Again, food industry is very competitive. We need to be really careful with our costs. We're able to look at our material usage variances as they're occurring.
How have you adopted some of the new functionalities?
We're very excited about where that's going to go. And I believe we're looking a lot at some of the planning optimizations that can occur. Probably the most difficult thing for the planning function is when an outside situation causes you to change your production schedule. Improvement in the planning engine using AI to understand the ramifications of those changes. You know, right now you get a suggestion to change a PO. Being able to look at your capacity, being able to look at your scheduling overall, that could be extremely beneficial.
What's your current strategy related to AI? Where do you feel like that's going to take the business next?
I think there's no doubt that AI will make the everyday administration and running of the business much easier. I'm very hopeful that it will also help us with generation of the financial reporting that we need to do in a way that isn't so time consuming. Like a lot of companies, we have spreadsheets that we use. I think that AI can help us get to the point where we rely less on people manually entering information, cutting and pasting, and rely much more on the system to do those tasks so we can focus on handling the exceptions and solving the problems.
We've presented a little bit about App Central and what's coming up next.
Yes.
What makes it exciting for you?
So there are several things there that are exciting. I think one is a more responsive support solution that is built into App Central becomes really critical for us because this software, for instance, the Aptean Food and Beverage solution is a very large, complex software system. Finding the answer to a problem can be difficult, but the AI-guided automatic solution solving that's there, using AI to browse the documentation and to route questions to the knowledgeable experts should be a game changer when it comes to support. We will be very interested to see what natural language queries look like because like a lot of places, we do have some executive users who aren't going into the system and looking at the reports we work so hard to write every day. A natural language query might be the way to bring some of that intelligence that's in the system to people who aren't regular system users.
Thank you so much, Dan.
Thank you, Ioana.
And we're amazing to have you here.
Well, I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.